Hello and welcome to your very quick demonstration about outlining with pen on the final draft. So you're going to need your plastic ruler, your pink eraser. You can choose either the black pen provided to you or any black pen you want to use, or the Sharpie pen. So I'm going to use just the regular black pen. My Sharpie pen is almost dying, and if you stop and have it set on the paper, remember it's like a little ink blob on the paper. So just a reminder about that, but it's totally up to you. All right, before I started, I did wipe my ruler off with a paper towel. And so you're gonna trace everything, except I am not going to trace my mountains because I want those to look like they're really far away for atmospheric perspective. And I want them to just be in pencil. I'm also gonna add some texture on the ground and stuff with pencil. None of that needs to happen now. The first thing is to outline everything, so we're not going to lose any of the pencil of the drawing. So I like to mass produce. So this is the very first corner I started with, and you want to line it up to where you can still kind of see the lines. So you're giving yourself space to be able to fit the pen tip. And very carefully. If you mess up, there's really nothing you can do. Okay, so I recommend not sliding it on the ruler on top of the wet pen. It takes a minute or two to dry. So therefore I'm going to work to the left, and then maybe I'll come back and work to the right. So I'm going to do all of my corners first, all at once. And so then I would slide to the left. Corner, so that I'm not sliding the ruler on the wet ink, because this ink does dry pretty fast, but it's not instant. Even the Sharpie sometimes will smudge slightly. If you're using another pen, I would test it out on a piece of paper before you start. Okay, so let's say I did all of those, I'd mass produce that. Then I would come back and I would go on the right hand side. And I kind of look at where I'm ending before I line up the ruler. So I'm aware of where I'm supposed to end. So I am lining it up to where I can kind of see the line just a little bit. And if you mess up, there's going to be a lot of shading. I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening to where maybe it won't be so noticeable. I would just leave it for now, but do be careful. Obviously, it's part of your craftsmanship grade. Oh, that one didn't trace. So it goes a lot faster. Oh. For some reason this is not. There we go. So I'm doing all of my sides and edges first, and then I would come back, let it dry for a couple minute or two. Okay, then I would go back and then I would do all of these angles that go to this vanishing point. And then for this structure, I would do this part, this part, this part, this part, this part all at once. Or actually, I'd probably start at the top and work my way down, so I'm not moving the ruler. So you have to kind of think about, if you're right-handed, generally you're sliding your ruler over the stuff. So maybe if you're right-handed, you're going to work to the left first, and then you can move the ruler onto the right-hand side, so then you're moving it to the right. So mass produce it, and then with your pink eraser, you're going to go back and erase all the pencil everywhere, except I'm going to leave my mountains. And yes, you can erase your horizon line as well. And so if there's any extra lines of convergence, I am using all of these, so I'm keeping them on here. But if there's any extra little lines that you don't need, make sure you erase those. So I don't think I want to erase just yet. I'd probably leave it for 10 minutes and then come back and use the flat side of my eraser and just erase everything. All right, there's your quick reminder demonstration on outlining with pen. And so you will take a picture of this, and I will take a picture of mine finished, and I'll post it in with your Google Doc.